board. So tonight's team call I wanted to do on product. And let me mute everybody really quick. So I think that this is a really good call for new coaches, but even as a seasoned coaches, I think it's good to go back, because even me, who's been coaching for 2 years, I went to talk to somebody about getting a challenge pack, and I was thinking that the performance line was offered in the pack too, and then I go to find out it wasn't, which I really hope that they'll change that. But there are certain packages that come with the performance line. There's certain packages that come with the containers, and then there's ones that don't. So I wanted to make sure that we went over that, because as you're talking to people, this is something obviously you're gonna wanna know. Okay. And then I wanted to also say that the coaches that have joined my prep week, my personally sponsored coaches or Chris's personally sponsored coaches, it started today, and I'm trying to keep all of the accountability posts down to a minimum. Sometimes the challengers, some of them have already got started and they've started posting some things. But I just want to make sure they get all the info this week. And then on the 18th, when it hits on Monday, everybody can go crazy with their posts. But this week it's going to be a little quiet. It's going to be just kind of an info week. But I just wanted to throw that out there, because I know there's a lot of my personally sponsored coaches in there, and they're adding in their challengers too. Okay, so let me share my slides. All right, can you guys see these okay? Okay, thanks, Jamie. Sorry. I think I'm gonna make it, yeah. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about was challenge packs. This is actually the only way that I begin new challengers, is with challenge pack, because I want to make sure that they're doing the program full on. I want to make sure they're following the nutrition aspect of it, which includes the portion control and the Shakeology, and then also doing their fitness program. So, and I think a lot of other coaches are running their groups this way too. And as a coach, once you start your own group, that's kind of your decision how you want to go about your challenge group. But this is how I've done it from the start. And it's always been really effective. I always have really good groups. I have challengers that have really great results. And I'm a firm believer it's because they are fully committed. They invested into a challenge pack. They invested and committed to doing the Shakeology during that time, and they got really good results. So that's how I do my challenge groups, and I feel like that makes the biggest difference of how effective these groups are.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lady today who's I'm pretty sure she's a lead, email me. She's like, well, I bought the containers and I bought the cookbook, but, how many containers am I supposed to have? I'm like, wait a minute, you didn't buy, the program, you didn't get the workout DVDs. So, tonight's I messaged her back. She's going to be talking about, just exactly what she just said, just the whole package, because that is really what's, people have more skin in the game, be more serious about it, and they get better results.
Yeah. And most, sometimes they'll come across an infomercial, or like this lady, I almost feel like I told Chris, I said, if she only bought the Fix It and containers, she may have thought she bought the whole program. So it's all about educating them and making sure that you don't skip any details. Okay. So we need to know what challenge packs contain the portion control plan. Now with my challenge group, what I usually like to have everybody doing is the portion control, the containers, and then also doing any fitness program that they choose, and then their Shakeology. So there are only certain programs that follow the portion control, and that is, I think a lot of you guys think it's just 21-day fix, and it's not. And I know it may be confusing because my challenge is actually called a 21-day challenge, but I do like to run my groups 21 days because I find that 3 weeks has been very effective. People stay motivated, they interact in the group. And it just does really well. And I like to revamp the groups, and I like to have a break in between. So I like keeping it 21 days no matter what program they're doing. And I do also, talk to them and tell them, you continue on your program if it does follow 30 days, does follow 60 days, and you'll pick up in the next group. But they always submit their result after the 21 days. So it's 21-day fix, and this challenge pack comes with the containers. 21-day fix extreme, this challenge pack comes with the containers. All of your people that have done 21-day fix should eventually convert to 21-day fix extreme if they don't choose another program. Because if you all listen to Autumn's call, National Wake Up Call, I think she did maybe a month ago, she is telling you the 21-day fix is great. The workouts are great, but you will plateau. Your body will get used to those workouts. You have to, if you want to continue seeing results, you have to move on to a different fitness program. Because once you get to the point where these workouts aren't as hard and they're not as challenging, and you're like, oh, this is awesome, I can do my workout and it's not hurting anymore, and this is so much easier and I can really fly through it. Well, then your body's going to eventually hit a plateau, and you got to keep challenging it. So all my original 21-day fixers, they all move on to something else. And then there's also Hammer and Chisel, which comes with the containers. And so I'm going to kind of give you guys a brief info of what each of these programs are. So everybody, the 21-day fix, I think, is for anybody, any beginner. The 21-day fix extreme, I don't feel like it's for a beginner, but if somebody tells me I actively work out, or I do CrossFit, or I'm training for a mini or a marathon, then I would probably start them off with 21-day fix extreme. And that's why I think it's so important that you ask them, what is your current fitness ability? Okay. If I have somebody that says they really want to tone up and they really want to work on weight training, and they really like lifting weights, Hammer and Chisel is where I'm going to go. So Hammer and Chisel is also one that comes with the containers. They can choose to lean out, maintain, or bulk. So if somebody tells me that they want to do something that their spouse would like to do too, the spouses don't typically enjoy to do the 21-day fix workouts. They do not fill in Autumn. But Hammer and Chisel, they love. So I think Hammer and Chisel is a great program for couples to get involved in too. Then the other programs that follow the portion control are Insanity Max 30. It does not come with containers. They would have to purchase containers separately. However, it does have the measurements. So they don't have to have the containers. So typically with my Max 30 people, like I just did a Max 30 group, some of them ended up purchasing the containers too. Most of them already had the containers. And some of them just did the measurements. So it's not a must. And the same with Size. Size is the fun dance workout. Both of those are Shaun T workouts. Insanity Max 30 is high intensity cardio. I personally don't feel like it's for beginners. I know that on his call he said anybody can do it, but I personally don't feel like I would ever start a beginner on Max 30. And that's my personal opinion.
Yeah, even the modifier track, I follow the modifier track just, for my knee and everything on Max 30, and it's still pretty intense,
Yeah. If somebody tells me that they have knee problems too, I'm not going to suggest Max 30. Like, I wouldn't put my mom on Max 30 who has knee problems, is in her 60s. I don't feel like it's for her. So to me, it's high intensity cardio. It's for somebody who's used to working out. It's a great program to move on to.
And it's nonstop. It's where, you get a break with hardcore and Hammer Chisel and the fix. It's nonstop.
Yeah. He gives you 20-second breaks, usually every 5 minutes. And then a couple of the workouts, he only gives you a 30-second or 20-second break every 15 minutes. So twice. Okay. And then 22-minute hardcore this month only, you're going to be eligible to get the containers. So that's an additional thing that they're offering. They're also giving out the sandbag. Okay, usually you only get the program, but this time you get the program, the containers, and the sandbag. Okay, well that's
really
huge.
Good deal.
Yeah, and it's 140. 22-minute hardcore is always 140, but it's still 140 with getting the containers and the sandbag too. So all of these programs follow the nutritional plan. 22-minute hardcore, if you're not familiar with it, It is a 22-minute workout with Tony Horton, boot camp style. There are breaks in between each workout. It is cardio. Yeah. So, and I'm going to go into where you guys can find more information about each program and even video information on our team page. All right, so challenge packs with the Performance Stack or Shakeology. So we do have some challenge packs that come with not just 30 days of Shakeology, but you could also get, instead of Shakeology, you can get the Performance Stack, which is Energize and Recover. So Energize is a plant-based pre-workout. It is caffeinated with green tea. And then Recover is a post-workout drink for muscle recovery and repair. So Chris will go into this a little bit more here in just a second. But that comes as a challenge pack too with those two things instead of Shakeology. And it comes with Hammer and Chisel, Body Beast, the club membership challenge pack. The club membership is the biggest aspect of it is the access to the BOD, Beachbody On Demand, and you get it for 90 days. So you can stream your workouts from Beachbody On Demand anywhere where you have internet access. And every single workout on that Beachbody offers, they give a sample workout. So they can either opt into buying the workouts from Beachbody On Demand. You can what they call unlock, so you can unlock programs, or they can just try sample workouts of each one. And they get that for 90 days, and they can either get it with Shakeology or that Performance Stack. And then also another one that comes with it is 22-minute hardcore, and you can get it with Shakeology or the Performance Stack. So those 4 programs come with either or. And this is where I had messed up with somebody. I had thought that they could get 21 Day Fix Extreme with a Performance Stack, and they can't. It only comes with Shakeology. It's only these 4. I really hope that they'll change that soon, but that's how it is right now. And this is great for people that are like, well, I already got my shipment of Shakeology, or I already have enough Shakeology and I don't need any right now. Or they say, I'm not interested in doing Shakeology. Or they have a big complaint of muscle issues or energy. So again, that comes to just asking questions.
Okay, so a few months back, I did an entire team call on the Performance line. It's on the team page. But, there are 5 products in the Performance line, and it's one of the only, or possibly the only, NSF certified performance lines out there. I mean, so much research has gone into this product line, and something being NSF, it really it goes above and beyond the standards. I mean, to be certified by the NSF is, it's just a thorough, examination product of not only the product, but where the products are coming from. So, I mean, for me, I would go to GNC and get some of these things, pre-workouts and stuff like that. And always think, is this the time that my heart stops working because I'm drinking this stuff? I don't know what it is. I mean, the Performance line is paired with Ironman this year. It's in the FAQs, but if you just look up in your back office, Performance line and Ironman, you'll see, and they'll tell you basically how you can promote it and things you can say, things you can't say accordingly. But I mean, to be partnered for a performance supplement line, to be partnered with Ironman, I think is huge. But the Energize, something I have almost every day before workout. It's great. It's got amino acids. That is your pre-workout. Recover, if you think Gatorade, what Gatorade does, but without the sugar and not the garbage, it replaces your electrolytes in your body. In Recharge.
No, Recover has 2 flavors.
Recover does?
I thought so.
No, that's Recharge. Recharge has chocolate and orange. So Recharge is it's a protein. It's got about 20 grams of protein. Your BCAAs, that give your body exactly what you need. If you got somebody that's talking about that's really sore after workouts, some of these leg workouts, people haven't done leg workouts, you can get really sore. So Recharge does come in chocolate, and the new flavor is orange. Energize and Recover is just one flavor. The creatine is what I mix in with my Recharge. Creatine is good for, again, muscle building, recovery. You got it kind of backwards. And then the
and correction, Recover is the one that comes in chocolate and orange.
Sorry. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. So Recharge is your nighttime formula, and it's amazing. It helps with sleep. It helps with muscle recovery. It's something that I definitely noticed. I mean, you notice with Energize when you're taking it, obviously got a little more energy. I noticed in my sleep when I was taking Recharge, and I just, I felt at ease at night. And it was good for a little late night snack too. But like I said, if you go back through the team call in the album section, you will see this call that I did on the entire supplement line and give you a lot more information. Or you can Google Beachbody Performance Line and go to that website, and you can actually get personalized look at your goals specifically and which one, if not all, of the products in the line that they recommend.
And I'm going to show the website in a little bit. It does have videos. I tried to play the videos earlier. I don't know if you have to have like something special, but I couldn't play the videos. But there's a little paragraph about each one that's descriptive. I highly suggest as a coach that you try this out yourself.
Definitely.
If you don't know where to start and you're like, I just want to try one right now, Energize. Yeah. Guys, Energize is something that I have a ton of my challengers using, and they love it. It tastes good. The flavor is lemon. I desperately miss it during pregnancy. I even take a few sips of Chris's here and there just because it has a good taste. But it really hypes up your workout and makes you more focused, and like you just crush it. Like, to me, I have the best workouts with Energize. And this is when I'd be working long hygiene hours and coming home exhausted, going into work at 6:30 a.m., and coming home, doing Energize, and going downstairs and doing max 30 and like just killing it. So I highly suggest as a coach, if you haven't tried it, to get it. That is my personal favorite. And I know Chris is, he loves both the Recover and the Recharge. Yeah. Are favorites for him too. That's weird. Where did that come
from? Did that just show up?
Yeah, it just showed up. Sorry, a line just showed up on our slide. That's really weird. Okay, so really quick, Chris is going to talk a little bit about Boost. I didn't have a whole lot of experience with Boost. I did try the Focus Energy in my shake. A lot of coaches really love it. I personally felt like it made my shake taste a little bit different.
I like the way that it added, the taste that it gave me in my shake. It's a different taste, but it just gave it a little something. But it's not like an energy like you're going to get with Energize. You're not going to go out and kill your workout. I took it when I was doing it. I was drinking my shakes at school. I had my blender in my classroom, and I, had it at about 10 in the morning. And it did give me a little more energy, because I would usually get tired on the drive home at 2 o'clock. But I was more focused, felt more alert. I felt less of the whole brain fog. So, it's one of the things I really liked. Wow.
And digestive health helps improve regularity. It supports digestive health and helps to keep you feeling full. So basically it's going to be adding more fiber. Shakeology is very generalized. And so how Darren Orlean has described it is, yes, Shakeology does help with digestive health, but some people, this is for the general population. And so some people are already used to eating a high fiber diet, and it's not enough to help still with their digestive system. So if they're still having issues with regularity, digestive health would be one of the boosts that I would recommend for them, because again, Shakeology does really help for that, but it's the general population. And some people may need less fiber. Some people may need more fiber. So this is where that comes into play. Then there's the Power Greens. For people who aren't getting their daily dose of greens in, Power Greens is another one of the boosts. It just adds into more greens into their diet. And for this month, you and your customers can save up to 20% on Shakeology Focused Energy Boost. And I guess, is it not all the boosts? There is an FAQ. It's 9490. I copied this straight from the FAQs, but maybe it is just on Focused
To my
Energy.
understanding, it's just Focused Energy.
Is it?
But that would be the one that I would start with for sure. I think that would be, like I said, I liked it.
Well, it all depends on your needs.
Your needs, yeah.
So you save 10% on one-time purchase or 20% on your first-time HD shipment. And guys, we are on HD for Energize. And the reason that we did that was because we pay $2 shipping instead of $6.95. Like, one of my pet peeves is paying shipping. So even if you think, well, I'm just going to try it out, go ahead and order it on HD, and you can always go on and do an online chat and cancel it if you don't want to keep it on HD, or you can delay it. So that's my advice to you and your customers, so that way they don't have to pay that crazy shipping. All right, so one thing I want to mention too, I didn't talk about in the challenge packs, is you guys will see challenge packs that say Kickstart. Okay, so Kickstart, there are some of the programs that include, and I wish I would have done a slide on it because I don't remember offhand, but there are some of them that come as like 21-day fix Kickstart. So it comes with the program and the 3-day refresh and Shakeology. Or if it's one that is a Kickstart with the performance line, it comes with, for example, like Kickstart for Hammer and Chisel, the performance stack, and the 3-day refresh. So the 3-day refresh, people always ask me, okay, well, how should I use it at the beginning or the end? And if they're just starting a healthy diet and they're transitioning into this, then it's to kickstart that. So they start the 3-day refresh and then they jump into their program. But some people will buy that challenge pack and they'll save their 3-day refresh and they'll do it at the end, or they'll save it and they'll do it before a vacation, after a holiday, whatever they choose to do. So if you guys have not experienced the 3-day refresh, it's another thing that I recommend, making your own testimonial for the 3-day refresh. It is a 3-day detox. It is so much different than the 21-day fix. Mm-hmm. It isn't totally easy, but it's definitely doable, and it's only 3 days. So I did it after Christmas. I basically ate like crap during Christmas, and I had a plan in place, and I thought, you know what? I know I'm going to do the 3-day refresh afterwards. I'm going to eat kind of what I want and fall off the wagon here and there, not sweat it, take my pictures, and I took my pictures, and you couldn't see any kind of definition, no abs. I was bloated. I looked like I had gained, I think, 5 or so pounds. And I did the 3-day refresh, and it put me right back to where I was at. My abs were defined. I lost the 5 pounds. All that water weight was off of me, and my pictures were like awesome. So I think it's a good testimonial for you to do, and it's really great to put out there for other people to know that there's something like this, especially people coming off of vacations or going on vacations. But there are challenge packs that include that.
And I mean, you can ask customers now that, hey, you're looking for, testimonials. Would you be interested in doing the refresh? You can approach it that way. But I think it's, it's something that every coach should experience, first too.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's always a lot of, like, when people do post their results, there's always a lot of attention from that. I even did a challenge group on it. But there is a challenge pack with a 3-day refresh by itself. So it's not just a kickstart with a challenge pack. There is a 3-day refresh challenge pack, and it usually falls under $160, and it comes with Shakeology. Mm-hmm. And you can also buy it by itself. Now, when you buy it by itself, you can get it without Shakeology or with Shakeology. So for you as a coach, if you already have Shakeology, obviously you would buy it without. If you're going to give it away, I often give it away as a prize too. It's like a great challenge group prize. So you just have to figure out which 3-day refresh you would need with or without Shakeology. All right, so coming soon, guys, Country Heat. It will release during Summit. And the FAQs, there is an FAQ on it. If you guys go to your Coach Align office, scroll all the way to the bottom and click FAQs. And then you can see in my image, all I did was type in Country Heat and make sure that it is on Coach FAQs, okay? Otherwise, it won't find it on all these other ones. You got to be on Coach FAQs. And it should automatically put you there, but sometimes it doesn't. So if you go to that, all the details are there. Talking about the launch, talking about how much the program is going to cost by itself, talking about what it comes with, talking about how much the challenge pack is. I can tell you the challenge pack is going to be $160. It is going to be August promotion at $140. They are going to release it during Summit. Summit falls between the 27th and the 31st. So my guess is that they're going to offer that promo a little bit earlier, starting in July, like they typically do. However, usually everybody that's at Summit are the ones that get it first. They released size that way last year. Okay, so make sure you're utilizing the Coach FAQs. If you guys have a question about a program, maybe you want to look something else up about Hammer and Chisel, go in there and type Hammer and Chisel and read what it has to say about it. Like this one was Country Heat, program, challenge pack, and training details. So there's a ton of information already there, already loaded, already ready for you guys. So you guys can start preparing to talk about Country Heat. And on the 18th, Beachbody On Demand. So I think majority of you already have Beachbody On Demand, or if you're a new coach, then you have a 30-day trial. On the 18th, they are going to be doing a sample workout, and it's going to be under the Challenge du Jour, and I will post about it on the team page. But I highly suggest, posting about it and doing the workout, trying it out, talking about it. Did you like it? What did you like about it? How did it make you feel? Did you think it was hard? Did you think it was easy? Did you enjoy the music? I usually do a workout video, and I'll use you can use Pick, Play, Post, which is really simple, or there's an iMovie app. And the iMovie is really easy, and I can sit and edit it and do all kinds of things. That's how I do a lot of my videos. So I think video speaks volume, and Facebook likes videos. So I enjoy doing videos to kind of tell my story of how I like something.
And especially if you're a country music fan and stuff like that, I mean, have fun with promoting this. I mean, country music is like, I guess, the most popular genre of music, as they say right now, going on. But I mean, have fun with some of your posting. I've seen a lot of the top coaches doing a lot of really cool posts lately, with just boots and just all kinds of crazy stuff. So have fun promoting it. I mean, the music's awesome, especially if you're a country music fan. And it looks to be fun.
Okay, so we only have 10 minutes. I want to try and get through this really quick. This is when I type in Google Performance Line, this is the site it takes me to. So much information. I could get these videos to play. I don't know what's up, but there's also view details. You can sit and read through it. I suggest you do not send your customers here. This is Beachbody.com. This is not Team Beachbody, okay? If they buy from here, you will not get the credit for it, especially if they choose the payment plan. The payment plan, there's no transferring. Coaches don't get credit unless the customers pay in full. But this is really good information for you, or you can send it to your customer and say, here's some info on it. You won't purchase from there because this won't connect you to me, but you can at least read up on it. And that's what I did with somebody the other day. So let's go to our team page. And everybody should know through training that you access the album section on a desktop by going to Photos, and look, to the top of the page, there's a pinned post. It says pinned post. This tells you exactly how to get here. But you go to Photos, go to Albums, and I highly encourage you guys, these are the ones I added today. So there's a program comparison chart. You guys can read about all the programs, and it goes into detail about, if they're for a beginner and what exactly they have. Challenge Pack FAQs. This was really informative too. And if you're in phase 2 training, you guys actually seen this post today, but it's going to go over what each challenge pack is, what the price range is, what it comes with. It's going to tell you that, each challenge pack gets $2 discounted shipping. It tells you how much volume you get for it, how much the commission is. It's just really informative. Okay. And then I also did products, commission, volume, and cost. So this is information that is covered in the new Coach Help Guide, but I went ahead and made it its own little album. And again, this has everything on it. So it's not just challenge packs, but it's at the very top, it does say challenge packs. But then it also has fitness programs, and then it has, it's still fitness programs. We've got a lot of fitness programs. And then there's nutrition and supplements. So as you scroll down, it pretty much has everything on there. Okay, let me go back. And then the new Coach Help Guide. The new Coach Help Guide is something that I post in all of our training groups. I'm actually going to stop sharing right now. I post in all of our training groups is the new Coach Help Guide. Guys, please download this to your computer because I get a lot of questions that are easily answered in that new Coach Help Guide. So I'll even have coaches that haven't done training for a while. I'm not seeing the correct screen. Am I the only one? Great. Can y'all hear me?
Well, no, we took ourselves off of we stopped sharing the screen. Is that what you meant?
No.
When you were talking about it, though, we couldn't see it.
Oh,
okay.
Dang.
I saw the picture of your slides.
Shoot. Okay. Let me see if I can go back. All right. So.
See it now?
Can you
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So here's the team page. Pin post tells you guys exactly how to get to the album section. So I added a bunch of new albums today. Then you go to photos. Then you click albums. And it's what I was talking about is these top 4 albums. Okay. Most of you have already viewed the new Coach Help Guide. I just want you to make sure you save it somewhere, to your computer, to your phone. If you have Google Docs, the new Coach Help Guide is under Google Docs. And then the products and commission, the challenge pack FAQs, and then program comparison chart. Okay, so that goes through everything. Okay, so now let me stop sharing again. Were you able to see, let me see. May not have been able. Can you see the Beachbody website I was talking about?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All I did was Google Beachbody Performance Line, and this popped up. And I can post when I post the recording, I can post this link underneath of it. I just, hopefully everybody listens to the call because I don't want them to send this to their customers and then their customers buy from there. Because I think Beachbody.com always gives them the option to do a payment plan. Even if they don't want to do a payment plan, I even had coaches that before they signed up accidentally went there and they're like, I didn't want the payment plan, but they didn't really give me any other option. So anytime somebody goes to beachbody.com, that's what stinks is that they get that payment plan option and then you don't get the credit for it. There's no transferring that you can do. So I think it's always vital to make sure that you're talking to people first. You're using the Coach mobile site. You're making sure they don't have an existing account. The Coach mobile site does that. If they are an existing customer of yours, you're using BB links because people often get confused and they go to beachbody.com and then they purchase the wrong thing. And then, yes, sometimes we can get that commission and that order transferred, but if they did the payment plan, you can't. You're like, you've lost. But, and then often they end up getting the wrong thing. Okay, so our upline coach, Jason Lipoff, is actually doing a product group. It's much more detailed. This is just really kind of a basic information, really great for new coaches, and just gives you guys some stuff to go ahead and look over. That's always going to be located in our team page in the album section. All of this information I found from the Coach Online office. I just try to simplify it for you so you guys don't have to go dig it up. It's already on our team page. But Jason's group is a little more in depth. He does talk about Derm Exclusive, which is another line on Beachbody. I have no idea about Derm Exclusive.
It's a skincare line.
I don't know a lot about it, so his group would be really good. Or, of course, Googling, going to Coachline office if you're interested or finding more info about it. I'm seriously like a soap and water kind of girl, and I work out a lot and eat clean, and I don't really do face stuff. So I don't know a lot about it. But his group will be covering the Derm Exclusive. Do you guys have any questions? We have like a couple minutes left. You can unmute yourself if you do. Everybody's good? Okay.
I'm good.
And one thing that I didn't get to mention is if you want to do like I did, how I learned is I went and I got on teambeachbody.com and I clicked shop. Now, if you are signed in, it will not show you challenge packs because as coaches, we can't view challenge packs. So if you go to your teambeachbody.com, sign out, and then go click the shop button, shop all products, and just look through it. If you want to see what your discount is, make sure you log in and then click shop all products, and then it'll show you your discount. But you're not going to see challenge packs because you have to be logged out. So I often have coaches say, well, I clicked on the challenge pack link and it sent me to like Beachbody, it sent me to the site, but I didn't see anything because they were logged on, and as coaches, we can't buy challenge packs, so it won't even show it to us if we're logged into our account. But that's how I learned. I just sat and went and looked through things and seen what challenge packs came with what and just read through it.
Hard way.
The hard way. Knowledge is power, though. I mean, if you're wanting to kind of go look through things and really get a visual of what your customers see, it's nice to look through it. And if you're ever having issues with Coach Mobile or links, you at least know exactly where to tell them where to go. If you're having problems, I've had to do that before. I've had to give them a step-by-step of where to go to make their purchases. So I've been able to do that. Okay, it's going to cut us off in a second. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me or comment on the team page. I'm going to try and get this uploaded to YouTube tonight